When you come to the website, this will be, if you come to www.sleepinventory.com, which is right up here, that's the website address, which you must have found it already if you're looking at this video. And basically, you'll come to this home page here, and it tells you a tiny bit, especially if you're a parent, about screening your child. If you look down below, you have 3 different sections here. You have a professional section, you have a parent or adult section, and you have a login. If you're already enrolled, you can just go to the login and click on. Okay. If you're not enrolled, then basically, let's say if you're a professional, you click this professional account, and it will ask for your name, your first and last name, and also if you have a practice, it will ask the name of the practice. You need to give an email address which you want to use for screening children's sleep, because whatever email address you as a professional put in here, when you ask your patients or clients to screen their child, the results will come back to this email address. So you might want to use a professional private address that only certain people can see, like your office manager and yourself. And basically, you need to remember this email. You need to remember your password. And it's important what you put over here as far as the name of your practice, the practice phone number, email, things like that, your address, because this information is going to come up on every sleep screening you send to a parent so that they know who's asking to do this sleep screening, and they will recognize your name and feel comfortable with it. After you've filled out all this information, you can go to the sign in and you put in that email address and password and then log in. I'm just going to put in real quickly my address and password and log in so you can see what pops up. Okay, so here is my address and everything, my name, Marcia Luganville. You want your credentials there for your parents. And there's this phone number here so that this is going to come up on any screenings you send out to clients or patients so they know where it's coming from. You see here it says you currently have 490 inventories available to assign. So these are my inventories. So if you were to purchase 10, it would say 10 here. If you were to purchase 500, it would say 500 inventories. And every time you send out an inventory and you assign inventories down below here where it says first name, last name, and email, so when you're assigning those inventories, each time you assign one, this number up here of 490 will get less and go down to 489. Okay. If you click here on this blue, it says click here to view detailed instructions on using the sleep inventory thing. And I strongly recommend that all professionals, either them or their office manager or whoever's doing these screenings, it might be a dental hygienist or a PA or something like that, but they need to read this information because it will guarantee that they don't have any problems and that the whole screening runs very smoothly without any catches. And I find that the professionals that do not read this will have some difficulties, maybe little tiny things, like they assign a screening inventory incorrectly, or it goes into the spam folder of their patient or whatever. And so you don't want that, and it will be worth your while if you read this. Also, there are many features here that we'll be going through next that will explain various little features of the sleep inventory that's really convenient and can really help you, and like monitoring patients over a year's time or 2 years' time if you're giving them treatment to see if the treatment is working. Various things like that that we will go through. But anyway, I hope that explains kind of the sign-in.